Welcome back, design students. In this video, we're going to set up a simple hierarchy for our character and set up some inverse kinematic controllers, or IK controllers, to control the legs. So the first thing you're going to need to do is download the Robot Clean 1 scene file from the assignment in Canvas, and then open it up. And once you get it open, you'll see the character inside the scene here, and that's all that's in here. We have all the different parts for him. Notice that they're all labeled and well organized, and that is a key thing for animation. You have to name all your parts and make sure that they're named correctly. This saves a great deal of time rather than having to hunt and guess which box 06 is the right leg, for example. You'll also notice that there are no modifiers on any one of the objects that I have in my scene. I've collapsed all the modifiers that I used to create the character. And if you open the material editor, you'll see the materials in there, and they are all named as well. So as I said before, organization is key when you're animating. You should always start off with a clean file, everything collapsed, everything named, and no extraneous materials or any other objects in the scene that are not relevant to the animation. Also, I've already centered all the pivot points and put them exactly where they need to be for you, so you don't have to worry about any of that. But normally you would have to make sure that the pivot points for each object are where they are to move the object correctly. But I've already done that for you. So let's get started setting up a hierarchy. So the first thing we need to do is start from the bottom, or the end of the hierarchical chain. For example, your fingers move with your hand moves with your arm moves with your upper arm, and your entire arm moves with your shoulder. And that's kind of the way it works. So to link objects in 3D Max, we use the Link tool. Select then Link tool, which is right here in your toolbar. When you select it, you get this little icon, and when you click and drag on an object you have selected, you'll see a dotted line. And then you simply drop it on the object you want to link to. And then you just go up the chain. So we've linked, let's do the next one. So we link the foot to the lower leg, and the lower leg to the upper leg. And then we link both legs to the body. We also need to link the eye to the body and the eyelids to the body. And we need to link the light to the body and the light ring to the body. By the way, if you accidentally move something when you select it, make sure you hit Control-Z to put it back where it was. And everything moves with the body. If you've selected something and linked it incorrectly, you can select it and then hit the Break Link button up here in your toolbar, right here. Once you've linked everything correctly, you'll see the hierarchy illustrated in your outliner. Here's the thigh and the leg. Here's the hierarchy for the left and the right leg. And here's the hierarchy for the body. And if I close the body rollout here, you'll see that everything is attached to the body. And this is what your hierarchy should look like. You can also see your hierarchy in the schematic view, which can be found up here in your toolbar, right here. And if you click that, you'll see the various chains in descending order. The body, all of these things are attached to the body, and these things are attached to the right thigh, and these things are attached to the left thigh. Now once you have your hierarchy set up, we can add some inverse kinematics to make our legs behave like limbs. So to do that, select the thigh of one leg, go to Animation, IK Solvers, and select the HI Solver. It stands for History Independent. And you'll get a dotted line, and then click on the foot. Then you'll get this little crosshair here. This is the IK Solver. When it's selected and you move it, the leg moves like a leg. Now once we have that created and selected, let's go ahead and rename it up here in the command panel. Let's name it IK Leg L for left. And then let's go ahead and highlight that name and copy it by hitting Control-C, because we're going to use it on the right leg. Select the right thigh, go to Animation, IK Solvers, HI Solver, and click the foot. And then highlight the name in the command panel and paste that name that we copied and change the L to an R and test it out. Don't forget to hit Control-Z to put the foot back where it was. Now that we've done that, we are finished with this video and this part of the project, and when we come back, we'll build some controls for the feet. Because right now, if we select the body and move it down, you can see the feet go down through the floor, and we don't want that to happen. We want the feet to stay planted firmly on the floor. So we're going to fix that in the next video, and I'll see you then.